Yo, what's up? Welcome to Learning with Victor. I'm Victor. Let's get started. All right, here we go. Adding fractions. It can be a lot of fun when you add fractions. So we have 3 problems today. Number 1. Number 2. Can you figure out which one is number 3? There you go. Even I knew that. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, what is a fraction? Okay, what is a fraction? So suppose you have a candy bar, a whole candy bar all to yourself, and your friend comes over and you want to share. So you have half of the candy bar for you and half of the candy bar for your friend. See, you broke it in half. There are 2 pieces. So 1/2 is represented like that. We can add it to the other half, and that gives us 2/2, which equals 1 candy bar. The whole candy bar is broken into 2 pieces. All right, let's see what's next here. Oh, good. Now we finally get to add some fractions. All right, so the first thing I like to do is see, do these match? And they do. So right away, I draw my line and I write that number right here. So it's an 8. So I put the 8 on the bottom. Now I'm going to add the 3 plus the 4, and that equals 7. There we go. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at these. These are pizzas, okay? Not the greatest pictures in the world, but they're pizzas. So I have 3 pieces left here, and over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay? How many pieces are in the pizza pie? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why there's an 8 on the bottom. So over here I put an 8 on the bottom, and there it is. So these are the pieces left, and this is how many pieces were in a whole pie. All right, let's keep moving. What do we have next? Oh, good, we get to add big fractions. So I have, oh, these match. There we go. So right away, I write 40 on the bottom. So I have 19 plus 17. I can get a piece of scrap paper or write on the side of my test. And I'll write 19 plus 17. Okay, so 9 plus 7 equals 16. And I bring the 1 up here. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And there we go. I have 36 pieces of things that were broken to 40 pieces. I wonder what that was. What would you break in 40 pieces? Whatever. All right, let's take a look over here. So this is to help us understand fractions better. All right. So over here I have 1/2. Remember we had a half of a candy bar? This is called the numerator. And this part here is called the denominator. Just kind of remember that. The numerator is the number of parts. Remember we had 7 parts of the pizzas left? The denominator are the total parts of one thing. So we had 2 pizzas, but there were 8 pieces in the pizza. So we draw the line and we write the 8. It represents the total parts of one thing. Anyway, you know what I call the numerator and the denominator? I call it the top and the bottom. The top part and the bottom part. But you need to know that it's called the it's called the numerator and the denominator. Okay? Numerator and denominator. All right, let's move on. Ah, here we go. This is one of my favorite fractions to ask people to add. But right away I see that these do not match. So I need what we call the lowest common denominator. Remember, the denominator is the bottom part. These don't match. So I need to figure out what number I can write over here on the bottom part. All right, so we'll draw a question. Well, let's see. I need a number that can be divided by 2 and by 3. So I'm going to choose 6. So can I divide 6 by 2? And can I divide 6 by 3? And the answer is yes. Yes, I can. So I rewrote the problem. I took this problem right here and I rewrote it like this so I can work with it. All right, so right away I draw my equal signs. I put the line. And I'm going to pick number 6 for the LCD, the lowest common denominator. So how did the 3 become a 6? I multiplied it by 2. So what I do to the bottom part, I'm going to do to the top part. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? So how did I go from 2 to 6? I multiplied it by 3. So what I do to the bottom, I do to the top. And 1 times 3 is 3. So I know the bottom part, the denominator, is a 6. And all I have to do is add 3 plus 2. Add the top parts together. And I get 5 over 6. 5/6. And fractions can be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for more because I have a lot more to teach you and a lot more fun in store for you. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful day.